How many of you know this man? Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to VINDAL'S Academy. In today's video, we are going to solve this, but I'm going to employ different mathematical concepts, especially, let me say, different mathematical skills are going to be employed in solving this. But amongst those skills, the two I have seen as very profound is the use of natural logarithms and Lambert W function, or let me say, Lambert W function. Okay, if you're ready, let's get started. The first thing you should do when seeing this problem is the fact that you have a letter x and another letter x raised to the power of each other, and that is equal to 2. Okay, so what you should be thinking is, what should I do to bring this x down? The only thing that can make you achieve that is the use of natural logarithm, or you can even use logarithm of common base, which is base 10, but I'm using that. I'm going to have log base e is something as ln. Some people call it ln, can be ln. So I'm going to take this. It's either I use this or I use this. Any of them can go. So I'm going to multiply ln on the both sides. All right, so when I do the multiplication, I now have the power and the freedom to bring the x down. So the x is coming down this way. I'm going to have x ln x, which is equal to ln 2. All right, so at this point, what else should I do? Even if I divide both sides by ln x, I will still be having x there, and I'll be having x here. So the main idea of solving an equation is to find the value of x, or making it the subject formula. But if I divide both sides by ln x, I will still have x, not make the subject formula. So the question is, what should I do? I'm going to still further use this principle. Look at another principle which says that e raised to the power ln a is something as a. Right? So, and the question is, why should I do this? Because what I'm going to do now is e ln x is something as x. That means I am removing this one and replacing it with this. The question is, what will prompt me to going in this far? There are many other things I could do, but why do I do this? To answer that question, we are going to answer using what we call Lambert W function. But before then, let's keep going. I'm going to do this, keep this one somewhere, just be refreshing your memory, okay? I'm going to do it here. I'm going to have e ln x multiplied by ln x. And this is going to be equal to ln 2. All right? So now I'm going to rewrite it to keep it in the general format. I'm going to have ln x e ln x, which is equal to ln 2, or ln 2. All right? So at this point, I have arrived at what I've been looking for. And that reason was why I brought in ln x e to the power of ln x. That is what is called Lambert W function, or Lambert W equation. What does it say? It says that if you have x e raised to power x, and if you take the W function of this particular expression, you're going to have x. So, provided I have something, look at ln x here, then this is e, then the power is also ln x. I have the power of doing what? Bringing Lambert W function, and the Lambert W function is what is going to remove this ambiguity and make it in this format. So let's go. So also keep this one and also be refreshing your memory, okay? So at this point, I'm going to have Lambert W function of both sides. Remember, I have ln x e to the power of ln x is equal to W function of ln 2. All right, from this pattern, the answer is going to be ln x, which is equal to W ln 2. All right, at this point, what should I do to find the value of x? Remember, let's get back to this. Look at this. I told you that If I have ln x, it's something as log, sorry, it means log x to base e. So this is the same thing as saying log, I need to do it like this so that you understand what I'm saying. Log x base e is equal to w ln 2. Now, remember what you did in your secondary school. If you have log, let's say if you have log x base 2 equal to 3, what do? The 1 equal to, you carry it on top of 2, you have 2 raised to power 3 is equal to x. Keeping this as well. Let's do it here. So this simply means that I'm going to have that x is equal to e to the power of w function of ln 2 is the value of x. I'm sure this is correct. I'm sure you understood it. Thank you for being part of this class. Always remember to hit the subscribe button, like this video, share it, subscribe, and tell me how good the lesson was. Have a nice day.